Hello, I am doing my project on gerbils, and this is my gerbil. She is my co-host, so here we go. In 1867, zoologist Father Armand David, who was known for collecting animals and plants unknown to Western science, sent yellow rats back to Paris from northern China. The yellow rats were gerbils, and they were used in science for the latter part of the 19th century. And in 1954, Dr. Victor Schwenker imported gerbils into the US. Since then, gerbils have been used in science because they're susceptible to carrying a plethora of diseases, including infections that are transmitted sexually, which is often studied in labs. Because they are desert animals and take in very little water, they require little cleanup, and they are very easy to handle because they are very social and friendly. In science, they've been used for studies of epilepsy, diabetes, neurological disorders, and bacterial and viral infections. Now I will tell you some sad stories about gerbil use in labs with my gerbil just vibing in the background. In May 1986, several tumors were induced in gerbils by injecting them with a crazy drug that I don't know how to pronounce, and tumors were placed in their thigh muscles. They were separated into 4 groups. Group 1 was left untreated, Group 2 was injected with cortisone acetate, Group 3 was given X-ray chemotherapy, and Group 4 received both the cortisone treatment and the X-rays. The gerbils displayed different levels of cancer within the next week, but all died within 2 months of the introduction of the tumors, or they were sacrificed. Another example is in a 2012 study aiming to develop knowledge about cochlear physiology during cochlear implantation. The hearing of gerbils is very similar to those of humans because they can hear both high and low frequencies. They mimicked hearing loss in the animals by suspending them in wire cages with a speaker above them and played incredibly loud frequencies for up to 4 hours. Out of the 10 subjects, 3 displayed total hearing loss and 3 displayed partial loss. All gerbils that were exposed to the noise died in 2 to 4 weeks, and the rest were killed to examine their ears. The use of gerbils in testing has never really been as high as it has for mice and rats, except it has also gone down a lot in the recent years. In 2017, only 300 gerbils were used for science and testing versus 2 million mice. And luckily they're much more common as a pet now, obviously. There's 2 societies that promote the ethical and humane treatment of gerbils. They're called the National Gerbil Society, which promotes the domestication of gerbils and spread education on how to properly care for a gerbil. The American Gerbil Society is a non-profit organization that promotes ethical and humane treatments of gerbils. Pet stores are not always the nicest to little rodents, so a way we can help is by purchasing them from pet stores where they might be ill-treated and just doing a lot of research, figuring out how to take care of them. Do you want to say goodbye? She doesn't. Gerbils are very friendly little creatures, and they are really good pets. They're very chill. It's nice.